Yeah, so today's video we are going to take a look at the CalDigit TS4 Thunderbolt 4 docking station. I'm using it with 3 different systems. I'm using it with my Windows-based work laptop, my Mac laptop, gaming PC. I just wanted to show off a little bit of how I switch between these systems, just to show you how it works. No unboxing today because I have already unboxed it and used it for a while, so I can give some kind of honest review about it. This is not a sponsored video, but I just like the product and I want to talk about it. So let's take a look. So here it is, currently connected to the Mac, which is on the top, connected with a new Thunderbolt 4 cable from Apple and going down here into the Thunderbolt dock. As you can see, it's quite small, made of metal. On the bottom here you have some kind of rubberized surface. Doesn't slide on the table, or actually it does slide on the table, so you can't really plug a cable inside here without it sliding, but it's at least something. On the back here you have some kind of detachable rubber thingies, so you can have it standing up or you can have it laying down like so. Works either way. And you have a total of 18 different ports. On the front here you have a SD UHS-2 card slot and regular SD and micro SD here. You have also a audio combo jack over here. Another thing which is pretty cool is that you have 2 USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 ports on the front here, where one of those are 20 watts capable, so you can charge your phone pretty fast with, I think it's this one. The other one here can charge with 7.5 watts. In addition, you also have a USB-A port there for people that still use USB-A things, and yeah, of course we do that. On the back we have the other port, so as you can see here now, it's in use. Just want to show you how it looks when it is in use. But you have some different things here. You have obviously the power delivery here. So the power brick which comes with this device is pretty big. It delivers up to 250 watts, I think. So it's quite sturdy. You have a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port over here. You have 4 USB-A ports over here. The port that goes to the computer here. And you have 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports over here, and you have a display port 1.4 port over here. And then you have a USB-C port here, which is just kind of a USB-C port with data, audio out and input jacks over there. I can show you my setup is like this. I'm probably going to change it, but I have 2 displays over here. So I have one 1440p display there, and I have another 1080p display there. I don't remember exactly, or maybe that's at least my work display, and this is my private display. So this is Asus PG, it's an older G-Sync gaming kind of thing. And this is just for work. So these 2 displays have 2 connectors each. So this one has HDMI and DisplayPort, and this one has HDMI and DisplayPort. So what I'm doing is that I'm using the HDMI ports on this display, and I have those connected to the Thunderbolt dock over there. But if you noticed, the Thunderbolt dock does not have HDMI ports. No, so I have a HDMI to USB-C, or I guess it's called Thunderbolt adapter, which is connected to the display here on both of the displays. So I have 2 cables. I can see if I can remove it and you can see how it looks. Looks like this. It's from Belkin, and I think it cost around 40-50 bucks. If you're worried that this doesn't have HDMI, well, you can actually use these 2 ports for HDMI. That will work just fine. So when I switch between my systems, I have my work laptop running on HDMI and my Mac running on HDMI. When I connect my PC, I have to manually go into the display here and switch to DisplayPort, because I have my DisplayPort outputs from the displays here connected directly to my PC instead. It's a little hassle, but it's kind of, in my opinion, gets the best setup. I can show you a little bit on how I do this, and you can see how it works. So display compatibility is often dependent on actually the system you are connecting it to, if you are connecting it to an older PC or a Mac. And I will leave a link to this description below where you can see what kind of displays you can connect to this docking station. Now I'm running on the M3 Max MacBook Pro, and we can go and take a look at the display settings here and see how it looks like. My display here actually supports 144 Hz ROG PG279Q here. But as you can see here, it's only running at 60 Hz right now. That's actually a little bummer. I can't select the 144 Hz because I'm using the HDMI adapter here, I think. So if I wanted to get the 144 Hz to work, I had to use DisplayPort on this display. But don't be afraid of this, because I think that the HDMI cable actually supports it, but this is an older display of mine. I think it's 5-6 years ago I got it. So it doesn't support 144 Hz on the HDMI connector on the display. It's not something wrong with this. It's just a display which is pretty old. Yeah, I had to basically use 60 Hz for my laptops. And when I connect it to my DisplayPort on PC here, it goes to 144 Hz. I can show you later on. So this is how it looks like. This is this display over here. And here we have the Dell display over here. It works really well. No issues at all. Yeah, I can show you how it is when I switch from my Mac to my work laptop. So we just go up over here. And we take this cable out from the Mac. You can see that the display turns black, and we connect it into our Lenovo PC over here. Let's see what happens. So here we have my work laptop working fine on both displays, and all the peripherals like mouse and keyboard is obviously connected to the computer as well. And I just had to move the cable basically from the other PC to the other PC here. That works pretty good. But if I'm going to use the gaming PC here, I have to do one step more, and that is actually to use a Thunderbolt cable I have connected to my PC on the back here, plug that one in instead. So I have to take this cable and remove this cable and plug it in. So we can do that now. So if we remove this one and we connect my gaming PC instead over here, like so, we can do it in real time here. See how that works. Now basically the screen goes black because it's on HDMI. So I have to manually go here and, select DisplayPort, and I guess that should work. And everything goes like it should. And we have Michael Saylor here talking about Bitcoin. And yeah. Here is my gaming PC, and we can take a look at my screen settings, and it's at 144 Hz. So obviously it's more difficult to do this when I'm holding a camera, but that's kind of how I switch between my systems. And I mean, this docking station makes it really easy to do that. I think it works really well. Power delivery on it is 96 watts as well, so it will charge any laptop you connect to it. I think the M3 Max MacBook Pro can take over 100 watts of charging, so it's not like it's charging with full speed, but it's nearly there. Same with the Lenovo work PC here, charges that one. Just a hassle-free type of thing. Of course, it's really nice when you have to offload some SD card over here, it will just follow the computer you have it connected, obviously. So it's an expensive piece of hardware. I have a link to it in the description below if you want to buy it. Obviously, there are other options to go for as well. Other brands, other kind of Chinese brands. Actually, people wanting me to promote it on my channel, but I'm not sure if I want to do it because, yeah, I know this one is expensive, but it works really well. It's like the same with this sound card over here. I think it's 10 years old, but it's an RMA Fireface, and it just works. It's stable as F. So that's an unsponsored review of the CalDigit TS4 Make sure you check the description below for links to more specifications if you're interested in that. I don't want to talk much about that in this video because it easily gets boring. I just wanted to show you how I use this docking station. I have thought about maybe buying the level 1 tech KVM thing, but ordering it from Norway, sending it overseas, and you get customs, it kind of can easily get to like maybe $1,000 when it reaches my desk over here. Yeah, I went that way instead because the CalDigit stuff is in stock here in Norway and yeah, other places. So hope you like this review. A link to Amazon in the description below. It will support the channel and no extra cost to you. That said, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.